I've seen this Ridgeway team play in the past, and I'm sure nothing has changed with them. They're going to be a physical group. They're going to come in here, and they're not going to back down. DuBois is still going to have to earn everything they get tonight. Coaching staff is a little worried about their game plan, it being similar to the Brookfield game, where they were able to chew up so much clock to kind of keep Trey on the sideline. But as we know, didn't really matter because once we did possess the ball, we scored quickly. But still, DuBois has Ridgeway's attention here tonight.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It's like we've talked about before. You can't take anybody for granted. You don't want to come into a game saying this is going to be a pushover. We're going to win this game easy. You still got to go out. You got to play hard, and you got to put the points on the board, and then you can relax.
Yeah, Ridgeway has a couple. They highlight a couple ball carriers, but it all starts with Rocco Delhunty. He's their bell cow. 146 attempts on the season, 770 yards rushing, 8 touchdowns. He's well on pace for 1,000 yards this season. He'll look to continue that pace here this evening in a steady ground attack alongside Nate Steger, 43 attempts for 303 yards and 3 touchdowns in his own right. And you'll also see Rocco Allegretto, if he's playing tonight. Wasn't sure if he was dressed pregame. But those are a couple guys to look out for. Like we mentioned, it is all really a ground attack. Just 41 attempts. Looks like Allegretto and Delhunty share the passing duties. Allegretto's 12 for 23 with 138 yards, no touchdowns, 2 picks. Delhunty 6 for 14 on the season with just 115 yards, but 2 touchdowns. So looks like they wrinkle in here some passes, maybe some RPOs with their heavy run game.
Yeah, but I think that plays in DuBois' favor. Obviously, they can key on the run, and just once in a while they got to be honest and watch those receivers. But for the most part, like you've already alluded to, Ridgeway wants to run the football.
Yep, control the clock, keep Trey on the sideline, and DuBois is going to look to oppose that game plan of Ridgeway's, and we will talk about that on the other side of this break. Come on back for the rest of our pregame. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by McDonald's DuBois. McDonald's DuBois McDelivery is on DoorDash app. Get all your favorites delivered right to your door. Download the McDonald's app so you can take advantage of delicious deals and get your rewards. McDonald's of DuBois, proud sponsor of DuBois Area High School Football and Infused IV Bar. Stop in and see how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Midway Drive DuBois, or check them out online, InfusedIVBar.com. Go Beavers!
And welcome back to E.J. Mansell Stadium for homecoming night. And week 7, the DuBois Beavers taking on the visiting Ridgeway Elkers. We mentioned they're 2-4 coming into tonight, but let's talk about these Beavers. This is an offense that has been firing on all cylinders, led by quarterback T.J. I'm sorry. Boy, I always get that. I get that mixed up a little bit. Trey Wingard, 101 for 153 attempts on the season, 1,687 yards coming in, and here's the impressive stat: 23 touchdowns to just 2 interceptions. That is pretty good. That's good for 66% completion as well. So this young man is enjoying himself a very nice junior campaign.
Yeah, I would say so. And from the beginning, the games earlier in the year, he was a little bit iffy at times, but now his confidence is through the roof, and it shows. And he just wants to get out there and show everybody what he can do, and he leads this team. There's no doubt about it.
Yep, we're going to hold up here for a sec as we are running into the national anthem, so we'll send it back for a minute or two while the national anthem gets done. High school football on the other side. You've been listening in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by North Central Wicks, supporting families throughout Cameron, Clearfield, Elk, Jefferson, McKean, and Potter counties. DuBois Burger King. Eat like a king who's on a budget with Burger King's $5 Your Way meal. DuBois Burger King, Beeline Highway DuBois, and Bloom Electric Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning, providing sales and service to both residential and commercial businesses. When you call, we get moving. 814-375-0884. Let's go Beavers!
DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by Subway of DuBois. Enjoy the new irresistible Subway Series subs, footlong sidekicks, and dippers. Build a delicious sandwich plus get a free cookie every Sunday. Subway, 3 locations inside DuBois Walmart, at the DuBois Mall, and South Brady Street, DuBois. And by DeLillo Transport. DeLillo Transport and DT Auto Glass windshield repair and replacement for all vehicles, including medium and heavy-duty trucks. 349 DuBois Street or visit DeLilloTransport.com. Let's go Beavers!
And perfect timing at the end of the national anthem. We will continue our pregame here, Keith, where we'll pick up where we were leaving off. This offense, not only with the air attack, they have shown good balance with running back Danny Dixon, 44 rushes, 359 yards, 3 tuds. Did not play last week. They gave him some rest, nursing a little bit of an injury, but he's back tonight. Carter Wilson has stepped in, has been doing just fine. 11 rush, 154 yards, and 2 touchdowns to his name. But make no mistake about it, this team wants to push the ball down the field. They want to get it done through the air because Trey has proven he can throw the ball anywhere.
And the opponents that they've faced up to this point have not been able to handle a passing game. From the games I was here and the games I've listened to you in your eloquent voice, they can throw the football at will. And the targets, there's so many different receivers that he throws to, they can't key on any one guy, and that's what makes it work.
Yeah, the passing game is just really versatile, and they got versatile guys. And the guys I'm talking about, you know it. We've been talking about them all season long. Nathan Koger, Carter Voss, Bryson Delaney, Isaiah Corney, and Jackson Hansley's been joining the party of lately. And, of course, I already mentioned Danny Dixon, Carter Wilson at the running back position. There's just too many weapons. You can't account for one guy. One week it could be Koger lighting up. The next week it's Corney, then Voss, then Delaney. Maybe it's a couple of them at once, maybe all 4 at once, as we've seen. It's nice when you have a lot of options. You know, it forces defense to stay honest, keep a light box, maybe bring a heavy box in, you know, to try to switch things up. Then you get your one-on-one matches on the outside. You know, it's a beautiful thing when you have it. DuBois hasn't, but they have it this year. And like I said, they've been in rhythm, and they've been really putting on shows offensively.
And I expect it's going to happen again here tonight. There's no doubt in my mind. Like you said, they're firing on all cylinders. And one of the keys in my mind is Wingert, when he's in the pocket, he looks off 2 receivers sometimes and goes to the third guy. He's not keying on one guy. He's looking for that one big play, and it happens constantly.
Yeah, credit to the offensive line, led by Coach Benson. Does a great job with that group. When you talk defensively, we mentioned the game plan for Ridgeway tonight: control the clock, run the ball. DuBois defense tonight wants to get quick 3 and outs and get the ball back to Wingard so he can have as much time to operate as possible.
Yeah, and look for Carter Wilson to be a big part of that 3 and outs, hopefully. Because when I was here last time, he was everywhere on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely,
running the ball too.
No doubt. Leading tackler coming into tonight. Actually, he's been leading tackler coming into every game.
Yeah.
Every game, and he's been a mainstay. He's been in the heart, in the middle of that defense since he was a sophomore. He's played a lot of football. And these boys are running out of home games here. This is the 4th one of the season. Just one more. It'll be their senior night in Week 10 against Hollidaysburg. And one last thing in our pregame, look for DuBois to come out swinging tonight, Keith. Offensively, they won the toss. They elected to defer, so the defense will come out first. But DuBois wants to make a statement here and put on a show for this packed house here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Kickoff, just seconds away. Kyan Peck set to kick off. Steger, both Stegers back deep. Owen and Nate Steger back deep to receive for the Elkers. We will just refer to them as Ridgeway, even though they are co-op with Johnsonburg. Just to save some time, we'll just say Ridgeway. Peck, low liner, it's going to bounce to Steger, and it's going to hit him, and he's going to let it go in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as he knees on it, and Ridgeway will have 1st and 10 set up at the 20-yard line. So let's see if this DuBois defense can start with that 3 and out and get this offense on a roll.
Size-wise, they look a little bigger than Ridgeway, but that doesn't necessarily always mean a lot.
Yep, this Rocco Delhunty will be a handful. He's good size, 6'1", 200 pounds. So he'll be a load to tackle. You stop him, control the line of scrimmage, you're going to have a good chance stopping this Ridgeway Elkers. They got a loaded backfield.
Everybody in tight.
Wildcats set. Steger takes a direct snap. He plows the middle.
Got about 3 yards.
Correction, that was Michael Gerg. Michael Gerg. You'll see a steady dose of him tonight.
Well,
48 rushes, 243 yards on the season, a couple touchdowns for him. He gets 3 on first down. So Ridgeway will take that as a win, and he's back in that Wildcat look. They got double tights to the right. Delhunty's the up back. Steger comes in motion. Now Delhunty will take the direct snap, take it up the middle. He'll get a few. He'll get to the 27, gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 3, and an opportunity for DuBois to get off the field.
But like you alluded to, this is what Ridgeway wants to do. They want to keep that clock running. They want to get 3-4 yards of carry, try to build up some first downs, move the ball up the field. And they're not hiding what they're doing.
No, yeah, they're crowding the line of scrimmage. 2 tight ends in the ball game. Double tight here. Got a receiver to each side. Delhunty in the gun. He takes a direct snap, fakes it. He goes up the middle, nearing first down yardage, and a second effort surge will get it. Gets to the 31. Right at the heart of the Beaver defense. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 31. And just on pace to how Ridgeway wanted to start this game, and they're probably not going to change much. They'll mix in a pass here and there, especially if they keep the chains moving down the field.
Yeah, 2nd and 3rd down, they brought a guy in motion both times and faked to him. Try to freeze the defense a little bit, and then they just went up the gut.
1st and 10 on the 31 here at homecoming night in E.J. Mansell Stadium. Steger in motion, direct snap. It's Delhunty. They give it to Steger coming left. Good penetration off that left side. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Noah Crawford on the stop for the Beavers.
Yeah, that was a good job on the defense's part. They read that beautifully. And that first time they did hand off to the motion man. So
yeah, it looks like normal signal caller, starting quarterback for the Elkers, sophomore Joe Allegretto is out tonight. Not sure his injury, and looks like Sturg is the one getting the calls from the sideline. I'm sorry, that's Gerg. He's getting the call from the sideline, but he's split out at receiver. Delhunty behind center, direct snap. He'll fake it back up the middle, and he's got nowhere to go. He tries to bounce it and runs right into Walker Thomas coming off the edge. They gave him 1. It'll be 3rd down and 9, and the Elkers have a player down.
I think that was him.
Big lineman on the field for the Elkers. We're going to take a break while they sort things out. Just 9:18 remaining in our first quarter. Just getting started here at E.J. Mansell Stadium on homecoming night. We're scoreless, and you're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by the DuBois Hampton Inn near the DuBois Mall. We're proud to support DuBois High School Football and all youth athletics. The DuBois Hampton Inn, 814-375-1000. We love having you here. Brian Leach of Nelson Realty, your local real estate agent that will show you the way home. M Chevrolet in Punxsutawney with new vehicles arriving daily. Stop in soon. Proud to support our youth athletes. M Chevrolet, Mahoning Street, Punxsutawney. Together, let's drive. And Radius Physical Therapy. Care, commitment, community. Radius Physical Therapy. Proud to support DuBois football. Go Beavers!
Logan Hake is the injured Elker, getting helped off to the sideline. Hopefully he can get back in this contest. Elker's facing a 3rd and 9 here, where they don't want to be. 3rd and long situations.
It'll be interesting to see if they put it up. They don't do it often.
So here we go. They got 2 tight ends to the left, 2 receivers to the right, and Delhunty. Gerg's a sidecar. They're just going ISO with Delhunty off that left side. A little surge, not much. They might give him the 35, but it's going to bring out the punting unit for the Elkers, and the Beavers got a quick stop. Be 4th and about 7.
Yeah, their first series, Ridgeway managed to get about 10.5 yards on 3, but then after that, now the defense tightened.
All kind of pile pushing plays too, like kind of just stalemate at the line of scrimmage. So a good quick start defensively for the Beavers. Carter Voss back deep to return. Gerg is set to kick. Correction, that's Del Hunty, and he gets a big boom, and it sails over the head of Voss. He makes an over-the-shoulder grab at the 25. Brings it left with some room to run. Cuts up, breaks the tackle. He's at the 40, nearing midfield, gives a stiff arm, and he's pushed out of bounds at about midfield, and that's where Trey Wingard and the offense will start it in prime field position.
That's not an easy thing to do, what he did, taking that over-the-shoulder catch on that, because he was up a little bit. I was going to say, he's not very deep. He must not have thought this kid had much of a leg, and then to turn it upfield and get a good return out of it, that was a good job.
Yeah, but I think Del Hunty will be a do-it-all man. Looks like he's playing strong side defensive end on defense. He's a punter. He'll be the kicker as well. And he's their quarterback/tailback/tight end receiver this evening, it looks like as well. So here we go with the Beavers. Bunch trips to the right. Wingard in the gun. Carter Wilson getting the start in the backfield. He flops from right to left. They give it to him straight up the gut. He's got a huge hole left side. He's going to be brought down from behind. Nice tackle made by Robert Ruffing, starting linebacker. Gain of 6 on first down.
It was a good thing he got him for Ridgeway, because there was nobody else there.
DuBois showing tempo back in bunch trips. They give it to Wilson off the left edge again. He carries a man with him for first down yardage. He's brought down at the 40 in Elker's territory. Be a fresh set of down for the Beavers as they're moving quickly here to start on their first drive. 2 receivers each side. Wilson, sidecar left of Wingard. Quick throw, left side, Voss, first down. He cuts back, taking a man with him, still going. Nearing the 20, marked short just at the 21. Gain of 19.
And DuBois going with the hurry-up offense. I don't think Ridgeway was expecting this.
Yep, just been on offense for a minute. They're moving quickly. 2 receivers each side. The snap, pump fake, another quick throw. It's Voss. Makes a cut to the inside. 10, 5, and he's going to be brought down at the 1. What yak by Voss. Same play, just a quick one-step slant. A big void there. Trey Wingard, he can throw it deep, but he'll take what you give him. He's a smart quarterback. Trips to the right here on first and goal. Ball's at the 2-yard line. Here's the snap. Wingard rolling right. He's got a man wide open. It's corny, touchdown. Good start for the DuBois Beavers. Wingard, his 24th touchdown pass on the season. Corny's 7th receiving.
Yeah, they had those 2 wideouts that both broke inside, and the defense went with them, and then he just released out there. There was nobody within 10 yards of him.
Believe just a 5-play drive covering 50 yards for the Beavers.
And those passes were right on the numbers.
Rasinger in the snap. Wingard to hold. McCleary's kick is up, and it is good. 7:12 to go first quarter. Your score, Beavers 7, Elker 0. You're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by DuBois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all our local businesses and our area youth athletes too. Andy Mann's Car Care. Stop in and see Andy for state inspections, repair, and service, and name brand tires too. Route 322 in Reynoldsville. Joe's Tuck Shop. When you need to look your best, just go to Joe's. Stop in now for homecoming. And DuBois Drug and Wellness. Your community, your health, your pharmacy. Proud to support the DuBois Beavers.
Trey Wingard finds Isaiah Corney from 2 yards out for the first score. The Beavers tonight, I'm sure there'll be a few more to come tonight, Keith, by the looks of the way this thing's starting out here. Cayenne Peck in the kick, both Stegers. Owen and Nate back deep. Owen is a freshman. Nate, just a sophomore. A couple young bucks back there. It's a high end-over-ender fielded by Nate at the 5. He'll bring it up. He gets to the 20, and he tries to cut back and doesn't fool anybody. Colton Stubbs, Carter Wilson in on the stop. They get to the 21, and that's where the Elkers will have it. Yeah, and Keith, you can help me, kind of explain this offensive formation that we're seeing. It's they got 2 tight ends in. Sometimes it's double tight, sometimes they're evened out on each side, and they got like 2 upbacks in there. It's like a wildcat look. So that's what we're going to call it. They're just taking a direct snap It's not a true shotgun sidecar look by any means.
But they're all crowded up at the line of scrimmage. Just one back.
Yep, here we go. We got a tight end to each side. Wing left. Delhoney in the gun. Stager in motion. Misdirection. This time Delhoney's back. He's got a man open, but it's incomplete, just out of the reach of him. Intended for Marcus Gerg. Had a step on Thatcher Hansley. Just threw it a little too far. It was a good-looking play by the Oakers, just not executed.
Yeah, he didn't set his feet or anything. He was backpedaling, threw off his back foot, and just didn't put any air under it or anything. I guess that's why they don't throw the ball very often.
So, yeah, looking at what they're doing, they're sending over Michael Gerg, who's taking some direct snaps himself. So it looks like Delhoney and Gerg are going back and forth from taking snaps at quarterback. It's Delhoney again. Here we go. Movement off the left side. Delhoney not happy. And that should back the Elkers up 5. Pre-snap movement, false start. It will. It'll be 2nd and 15.
They actually looked like they were going to try and run wide that time, which is a little bit different from what they've been doing up to this point. But the lead back moved before he snapped the ball.
6:57.
How long did it take them to score? A minute?
A little over a minute, I think, Keith. A little over.
Remember, I said that at the beginning. They do it so quick.
Like I said, they're going to try to do the opposite of Ridgeway's game plan. They want to get off the field and get that offense out there. Direct snap again, Delhoney straight up the gut. It's just a rugby scrum now. DuBois wins the line of scrimmage, short gain. We got flags down, though. Right on the snap.
DuBois may elect to decline this if they're able to.
Illegal shift against the Elkers, and the Beavers, I believe, can decline since they didn't blow it dead. Yep, penalty is declined. It'll be 3rd down and 11 after the 4-yard gain by Delhoney. Looks like they gave him that extra effort. I thought forward progress was stopped back at about the 19-20.
I agree.
But they let him push the pile a little further. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
This is a long hill to climb for Ridgeway, though.
Yeah, this is where they don't want to be. 3rd and 11.
First down, that was a good play, like you said, you know.
Yep, staying on schedule.
Yep. But now, throwing on 3rd down here.
Here we go. Once again, everybody tight to the line of scrimmage, man in motion. They go direct snap to the up back. That's Gerg. Try a little trickeration, but right up the gut at the teeth of that DuBois defense. Nothing doing. Hansley Billick on the stop. Barr in there as well. Gain of about 3. It'll be 4th and 8.
See if he drops back a little deeper for the punt this time.
Yeah, and where Voss is even standing, you know, that punt got to him quick. You know, unless Rocco has some more hang time in that. DuBois is looking at some good field position here for their second drive. They're up 7-0. So Barry Martino, if you are listening, it is 7-0. Here we go, a high kick. Voss is going to let it hit at about the 40. He's going to field it at his own 35. He's going to bring it up right side. He's got some blockers. Cross midfield, 40. Flags fly. Should be coming back, I would assume. But a nice solid return. We'll probably lose some yardage because of the penalty. We're going to take a quick break. DuBois offense on the other side. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, it's Mike at DeLulo Transport in DuBois. For the last 14 years, DeLulo Transport has been providing reliable transportation services to our customers. Now, we've added a new division, DT Auto Glass. DT Auto Glass is performing windshield repair and replacement for all makes and models of vehicles, including medium and heavy-duty trucks. Our technician, Kevin, has been installing glass in the area for over 30 years and takes pride in his work. For a quote or to schedule a repair or mobile appointment, call 814-503-4131 or stop by our shop at 349 DuBois Street.
1st and 10 for Trey Wingard and the DuBois offense. 2 receivers each side. 1st and 10. Just on their side of the field at the 49. Danny Dixon checks into the ball game. He flops from right to left. Wingard back, looking down the field. Has a man. It's Koger. Nice play. And it goes incomplete. Had it and got dislodged. Brandon Stager. Boy, lots of Stagers on that Ridgeway roster. That's the 3rd one. So
that was a good defensive play on his part, though. You know, he had the ball in his hands, and then he knocked it out. But
yeah, it's a good pass. He caught it with his hands. Just a better defensive play.
Yep. I just think
wasn't bad coverage.
Ridgeway's going to have trouble with DuBois' speed, I think.
Lots of weapons to cover. Especially when you add the speed of Dixon out of the backfield. Wing right this time. They bring it to Dixon, coming left. Trying to get to the outside. He's at midfield, still going. Lowers his pad level. Nearing first down yardage. He's got it and then some. It's a 12-yard gain. Give him 11. Ball will be at the 40-yard line of the Elkers. 1st and 10 for the Beavers.
He finished that run like a coach likes to see. He didn't go out of bounds. He lowered his head and put it on the defender.
More tempo here from the Beavers. Trips right here. Here's the snap. Play fake. Screen out to Koger. Koger takes it up the middle. Cuts back. There he goes. One to beat. And he's brought down by his shoestrings. That's Owen Steger. Got a Brandon Steger, an Owen Steger, Nate Steger. Owen Steger on the stop. But a chunk play through the air again. 1st and 10 for the Beavers on the Elker 22. Trips right. And the Beavers are moving. Here's a snap. Wingard back, looking left. End zone for Delaney. Wide open. Touchdown, DuBois. That was easy.
Real easy.
Looked right. Came back quick left. Knew what he wanted to do the whole time. Bryson Delaney. Getting in the end zone, 22 yards out. Good stuff from the Beavers early. Fireworks.
I think we got to say, hey, Wyatt Earp, you better watch out. There's a new gunslinger in town, and his name's Trey Wingard.
There certainly is. Not TJ, it is Trey Wingard.
I said Trey.
I know, I'm just making fun of myself. Extra point is up and good. 4:58 to go, first quarter. I believe the Beavers are just getting started here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Your score, Beavers 14, Elkers 0. You're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
3:38.
Are you an athlete or weekend warrior? Injured and don't know what to do? Give Radius Physical Therapy in DuBois a call. We can give you a free screen and get you rolling on the path to doing what you love, whether it's a sport or a recreational activity. Call 814-913-0217 and ask for Jamie or Dan. We are located in the Sandy Plaza next to Hobby Lobby.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
He throws a nice ball.
Trey Wingard finds Bryson Delaney 22 yards out. Down the near sideline. 14-0 is your score. All Beavers here early. 2 quick scores. 4:58 remaining in the first quarter. Kyan Peck in to kick. Owen Steger, Nate Steger back deep for the Elkers. Peck. High end over ender. Steg's going to let it hit. Oh, and that one, Keith, that one almost stayed in play. That hit at the 1-yard line and almost died on the one. Just barely rolled into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 at the 20.
That
for the Elkers once again.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah, that'd have been something. That would have been something.
He was 10 yards away from the ball.
And if you're on the other sideline, you're just, as a coach, you're just hitting your forehead, and boy, this is not our night. Long ways to go here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Beavers holding a 14-0 lead here. Still very early in this ball game. 4:58 to go, first quarter. Delhunty takes it. This time it's Gerg going left. He's got the edge. Lowers his pad level. Samson Deeb makes a tackle.
That's what they're going to have to do if they want to be successful at all.
Best gain of the day for the Elkers so far.
Yeah.
Middle hasn't been working. They tried the edge and got the edge. 6 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd and 4. That was Marcus Gerg. Boy, they got Gergs. They got Staggers. They got a couple Roccos. They spread the wealth over there, that's for sure. Got tight end bunch to the right once again. Gerg taking direct snap, faking. He's looking to pass. Lobs one up, and it's caught. That one was up for anybody to grab. Jackson Hansley, I believe, lost his footing when he was trying to make a play on it. Big man tight end Frankie Miller making the play down the field. Michael Gerg with the pass.
He actually had 2 receivers open on that play. He had one guy underneath that was open too. But you're right, that ball was in the air a long
Beavers
time.
are going to have to stay disciplined. on all levels defensively. This Ridgeway offense not looking to pass, but you certainly got to be ready for the threat. Here we go, direct snap again. They bring it jet sweep left with Steger cutting it up. Shoestring tackle made by Wilson, but a solid gain on first down of about 4 yards. So Elker's having a little success on the edge here. What's their third drive of the ball game?
Yeah, their play calling has changed a little bit on this drive from the other two. They're trying to go a little bit more misdirection, a little deception.
Yeah, and they're moving a little quicker too this drive, Keith, in and out of the huddle. Getting plays in a little bit quicker. Got 2 tight ends to the right this time. Wing right as well. Steger split out to the right. That's Nate Steger. He's in motion towards Delhunty. Here's the snap. Delhunty drops the ball, picks it up right up the middle. Met by Tyler Hansley, who drags him forward for about 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Gotta love that when you drop it and it pops right back up to you.
Fortuitous bounce for Delhunty.
And then he gets 3 yards.
Make it 3rd and 4 here. Ball's just shy of midfield on the Elker 48.
Yeah, that formation, you're more of a football guy than I am. I can't even...
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something logical that I can't think of a name. 2 tight ends to the left. Wing back to the right, that's Steger. They're going to bring him in motion. Misdirection again. Delhunty's going to keep it up the middle himself. He's going to be near first down yardage. They might mark him just short. It will be. It'll be 4th and about half a yard. They brought Steger in motion, faked the jet sweep, faked the inside handoff, and Rocco kept it himself. Lots of misdirection on that play. Yep. And that's their go-to. Keith, they can't really throw the ball. They even missing Allegretto, he's only had 23 attempts on the season. They need to run the ball, so they rely on their misdirection to be kind of their trick plays, and work kind of adds to their passing game to get away from their regular run game.
4th and short. Let's see if they try going right up the gut.
Once again, two tight ends, bunch set to the right. Delhunty taking it up the middle himself. Stood up, and he gets out of it, and he's going to score. He spins out of the scrum. Delhunty's going to take it 49 yards for a Elker touchdown. Found daylight out of the scrum, Keith.
I don't know if I agree with that one. I think his forward momentum his progress was done.
I say it definitely could have been 100%. Yeah. I think he got first down yardage. They were stacked up for a little bit there, Keith. I think I tend to agree with you, but doesn't matter. Going a little swinging gate here on the extra point attempt. See what they try to do here. Now they shift back into regular extra point formation. Delhunty to hold. Owen Steger to kick. Good snap. Good hold on the extra point. The hold is botched, and it's recovered by DuBois. Extra point will be no good with 1:15 remaining in our first quarter. Your new score, Beavers 14, Elker 6. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Whether you're recovering from the gym, a tough game, or from post-surgery, Infused IV may have just what you're looking for. Infused IV offers a wide array of products and services that will help you get back on track fast. Our Peak Performance IV therapy can supply your body with vitamins, minerals, and fluids to help your body function at its best. Make Infused IV part of your pre- and post-game for optimal results this season. Now infusing ages 16 plus with parental consent. Find out how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Stop in on Midway Drive in DuBois or online at infusedivbar.com.
Rocco Delhunty, 49-yard scamper. Looked like what looked like a rugby scrum. Rocco found the daylight, took it 49 yards as he spun out of the scrum. To make this game a little interesting early, Elker staying in this ball game 14-6. Beavers on top.
I just fear that this is like poking the bear, though. I think the Beavers are going to be a little upset about that, and they're going to come right back out with fire in their belly.
Mario Casilio set the kick for Ridgeway. Koger. Muhammad back deep. It'll be taken by the up back. Roman, he brings it up the middle. Here goes Roman. Swung down. near the 45-yard line. I'm marking at the 43. Decent field position again for the Beavers.
These squib kicks, when they kick them right to a guy, it doesn't work very well. They're clear out to the 45 now.
Yep.
Be better off to kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, I saw Delhunty kick off pregame. Looked pretty solid. I'm not sure. Maybe they just want to keep it out of the hands of the dangerous return men back deep. We know Coger can take it to the house. We know Muhammad can take it to the house. But set up 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Trips to the right. Wingard back. Wingard looking. Going down the sideline. Has Corney, and it's caught. Throw takes him out of bounds, but it's another big chunk play in Elker territory. Give him a gain of 22, 1st and 10.
Yeah, these D-backs are completely losing the receivers. Nobody anywhere near him. Unfortunately, Trey didn't see him soon enough, and by the time he did take him out of bounds with the throw. But regardless, he still put the money on the shot to the numbers, so he caught it.
Money to shot to the numbers.
I know, I screwed that up.
Hey, don't we all?
He was on the money with his shot to the numbers of the receiver.
Bingo. Trips to the left, 1st and 10. On the Elker 33. Dixon left to Wingard. Pump fake by Wingard. Backfield going down the sideline for a wide open Carter Voss. With a man in the face of Wingard. Drops a dime. Touchdown, DuBois. I should have made a bet with you.
I said he would.
For the first quarter, I should have made a bet with you.
They scored in 24 seconds.
That's good stuff. Just too much to handle for this Elker defense. Certainly outmanned. Lots of skill on this DuBois offense.
But he is hitting the receivers in stride.
Yeah, lots of pressure there. He had a man right in his face. Took the hit, stayed up. Good snap, good hold. McCleary's kick is up, and it is good with 54 seconds remaining in our first quarter. Your new score, Beavers 21, Elker 6, and you're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Families, are you having trouble eating healthy on a budget? Many working families qualify for WIC. Pay with WIC before using other payments like SNAP or cash to buy healthy foods. WIC and working families. Together we make your future even healthier. Visit pawic.com for more information. PAWIC is funded by the USDA. This institution is an equal opportunity provider, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
So they're averaging about...
Trey Wingard finds Carter Voss. 33 yards out for the touchdown. Trey has found 3 different receivers for a touchdown tonight. 21-6 is your score. 54 seconds to go. Kyan Peck set the kick. Steger back deep. And this one is a beautiful kick. This one's going to land about 3 or 4 yards into the end zone for a touchback, and Peck is getting in good rhythm in the kicking game. 21-6 is your score. Beavers defense looking for another stop.
Yeah, I think the offense, 3 scoring drives, they're averaging a touchdown under a minute every time they touch the ball. Not a good stat for Ridgeway to be looking at.
Yep, and they are not done yet.
Ridgeway is staring down the barrel of a...
Well, you said it. I think they poked the bear.
Yeah.
1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Delhunty in the gun. 2 tight ends left. Gerg takes a snap. He fakes left, goes up the middle, and just nothing. Met by Billick. And DuBois is just winning that line of scrimmage. Nothing doing up the middle. Other than Rocco getting out that scrum, they've really there's nothing been there. They've had a little success on the edge, but DuBois having their way up front.
Yeah, you really kind of got to feel a little bit bad for these guys because they're just running the same basic plays time and time again. Pretty limited.
2 tight ends to the left. Delhunty lone in the backfield. He takes a snap, fakes to Steger, goes up the middle, loses his footing, stays on his feet, but takes a lick from Thatcher Hansley. Billick in as a stop as well. Flags were down right on the snap. Probably another illegal shift. Just awaiting the call here from the White Hat. And it is an illegal shift again. And DuBois decides to decline it, and it'll be 3rd and 7 after the 3-yard gain on 2nd down from Delhunty.
What's the old saying? When it rains, it pours. It's just piling up here on the Elkers.
And that'll be the end of our first quarter here at E.J. Mansell Stadium on homecoming night here. The DuBois Beavers taking on the Ridgeway Elkers. After 1, your score, Beavers 21, Elkers 6. You're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Go Beavers! McDonald's in DuBois will be cheering on the Beavers all season long. Don't have time to run and get some food before the game? DuBois McDonald's McDelivery is on DoorDash. Have all your favorites delivered right to your doorstep. Download the DoorDash app and choose your McDonald's menu items for delivery. Simply pay and track your McDelivery order as it comes to you. Getting the food you crave delivered is a whole new way to love McDonald's. You can also grab a treat on your way to the game at your DuBois McDonald's off the Beeline.
Welcome back to E.J. Mansell Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on right now down on the field is we have an extended timeout, and we are giving a round of applause and a congratulations and a proper send-off to Athletic Director Chuck Farah. Chuck Farah spent many years as the Athletic Director, putting in countless hours of work for not only football, but of course all sports. He shows up, he's reliable, he's responsible, he's the right person for the job. He's a great friend, he's a great person. You know, he's all the things I introduce you as well.
Yep.
No, he's a very well-respected man in this community, and he deserves this shout-out, giving his lovely wife, Dory, a big hug, and his rest of his family and friends. Just a little quick salute down there, his son as well. Along with Principal Chuck Pasternak. Good little send-off there for Chuck Farah.
Let's not forget, his close brush with his health issues too, and he bounced back from that.
Yep, absolutely. Not an easy thing to do. So, once again, Chuck, thank you, and best of luck moving forward. Delhunty off the right side as he's met. And he's short of the marker, short of the 30-yard line at the 28. Just a gain of maybe 3 again, and it'll be 4th down, and Elkers are sending on the punt unit. Clock winding, 11:40, just getting underway in our second quarter, 21-6. Beavers on top. And once again, Voss posted up at about the 40, so they've been living in that... minus 40, minus 45 field position all day. That's, that's not a lot of ground to cover for Trey Wingard. Really isn't.
I would say he's going to try to kick it away from him, you would think.
Delhunty corrals the high snap and sends a high kick. Poison, get away from that one. It takes a Ridgeway bounce into DuBois territory slightly at the 43. So that's where Trey Wingard will have it. Trey Wingard. This offense, the starting line hasn't changed. Center, Hunter Ullman. To the right of him, Bryson Billick. Noah Barr to the left. Freshman Kendall Orr. And Noah Crawford. And, of course, Nathan Koger, Isaiah Corney, Carter Voss, Bryson Delaney. Starting receivers, Jackson Hansley checks into the game here. Here we go, trips to the right. Here's a snap, right up the middle with Dixon. Brings it right. Gets out of a tackle. Brought down right at midfield. Be a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd and 3. DuBois mixing in that run game here.
I was just going to say that, they started off the game with 2 runs, and they've thrown it ever since. And I thought, I wonder if they're going to go back. But then I would have said that I was psychic again, and then you would have said, no way.
Yeah, because you're not. But no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that here. Clock winding down to 10 and a half. 2 receivers each side. 2nd and 3. Here's a snap. Wingard back. Wingard looking again down the sideline. He has Koger. Got it. Bing, bang. Touchdown, DuBois. Fireworks are buzzing again.
Open the window, Aunt Minnie, and
Bing,
let
bing,
the pigskin
like
fly.
Throwing darts out there. It's like throwing darts. Taking candy from a baby.
He is all over this.
Right in the bucket. Can't be thrown any better.
Every time. The only incompletion we discussed it was when it was right in the receiver's hands, and if it hadn't been for a great defensive play by the Ridgeway player, he'd be perfect right now.
I mean, like right in the bucket. Right in the bucket. No extent, just bang.
Yep.
Right where the football needs to be. If there's a defender on the hip, it would have been put in the right spot. Got flags pre-snap of our extra point. Offsides against the defense. DuBois just declines it, and they'll just take the regular extra point. Good snap. Good hold. Kick is up. Kick is perfect. 10:21 to go in our first half. Your new score, Beavers 28. Ridgeway 6. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
How long now?
Out-of-town guests coming in for a reunion, celebration, or family function? Make them feel at home at the DuBois Hampton Inn. Group rates are available for your guests, and a clean, comfortable room is a promise. Meeting and banquet rooms are available. Enjoy the indoor pool, and we have wireless internet too. Start your day right with Hampton's free hot breakfast. Call us 814-375-1000. That's 814-375-1000. The DuBois Hampton Inn. We love having you here.
Two-play drive. Trey Wingard finds Nathan Koger down the sideline, 50 yards out. Trey has hit all 4 of his starting senior receivers for a touchdown this evening. Impressive stuff all the way around. Run games look good. Beavers continue their explosive offensive affair in 2024. Peck's kick again, sails. Steger's going to field this one at the 2 and bring it out. And they're going to try reverse. Ball's out. They tried to Steger reverse trickery. Almost didn't pay off.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Owen Steger fell on it. And that was Nate Steger who handed it to Owen Steger, who fumbled and then recovered his own fumble.
I'll tell you what, if there's anybody out there listening that thought about coming tonight and then decided not to, you made a mistake, because this is a thing of beauty to watch him throwing this football around.
Yep, I mean, everybody wants to see, a good football game, a nice, good, close, classic high school football matchup like the one we had in Kern City a few weeks ago, but it is just such a joy watching the Beavers light up the scoreboard here and have all this success. 1st and 10 on the Elker 16. Gerg's going to bring it right. Student body right. Behind his 3 tight ends. Picks up about 3 or 4 on first down. And that's where Ridgeway wants to be. Should give them 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. So we roll under 10 minutes here in our second quarter. All Beavers here. They lead 28-6.
Ridgeway really not mixing much up. It's been...
No, yep, I believe, part of their mentality coming into tonight, I think similar last week with Montauk, they're just looking to get out of here as healthy as possible. Because they have a couple of their guys, like we mentioned, Rocco Allegretto is a big playmaker for them, not playing here tonight. Direct snap with Delhunty. He's back looking to throw. Looking left, throwing left, has a man wide open, but it's incomplete. That's Nate Steger. Once again, they're getting behind the DuBois defense. Don't know what the hesitation was from Delhunty. He looked at him the whole way. Steger even hesitated in his corner route. But that was open again, just another missed opportunity.
Yeah, he's not putting any touch on the ball, He's just firing it out there,
Well, I'm sure also if Rocco had it his way back there, he wouldn't be slinging the football
I'm
around.
sure. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. But the one time he put some air under it, and then some.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that one it floated for a while.
Here we go, 3rd and 5, direct snap. It's Gerg going right. That's Michael Gerg. He's going to be wrapped up quickly. Corny on the stop. Couple flags fly. We'll see here. Came during the tackle of Corney.
Is it a face mask or is it?
Looks like I think they're making that motion. I didn't really see it, but doesn't really matter what I see. Holding against Ridgeway. Penalty will be declined, and Ridgeway will punt it away. Oh, no. Face mask against the Beavers, offsetting penalties. That we play third down. Yeah, didn't see the face mask, Keith. I really didn't.
He
they
stood
got a
him
holding.
up. The first guy that hit him stood him up, but maybe it was the second guy that came in.
Well, here we go. We'll redo 3rd and 5.
2 out wide.
From the Elker 21. 2 tight ends to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Delhunty's just going to take it right up the gut behind Gerg. Nowhere to go. No gain on the play. Elkers will punt it away.
I'm confused. You're a football guy. I'm confused.
I think Ridgeway just realized the situation they're in it tonight, Keith, and their game plan certainly was to try to keep Trey on the sideline, move the chains, sustain some drives, but certainly not go 3 and out. That is definitely not what they wanted to do, because now they're just giving DuBois all the time in the world to score. But yeah, I think Ridgeway certainly knows what they're up against here tonight, and they're just trying to get out of here as healthy as possible. Some punt is blocked. Some pressure on that punt. It's going to be fielded by Deeb. He'll take it inside the 30 to the 25. DuBois brought some pressure on that punt and blocked the Delhunty punt. Didn't get all of it to send it back towards the goal line, but they got some of it. Deeb picked it up around the 40, returned it to the 25, so Beavers really set up here now.
That was a scary choice on his part, but the defender had his back to the ball, so he didn't even know it was coming, and then so Deeb just grabbed it.
Yep, Deeb made a smart football play there.
Yep.
Trying to make a play. Special teams making a play for the Beavers. 8:08 to go. 2 receivers each side in squeezed formation. Dixon sidecar left, Wingard's back. Facing some pressure. Now he throws to the left and just throws it away. Some late pressure got there. He just threw it away where no one can make a play on it. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Just a second incompletion of the night.
That was the first time that they really got penetration on bad, though. That was a smart play on Trey's part. Just throw it away.
Been a clean pocket all night. Receivers. Hyatt Muhammad checking into the game. He's lined up lone to the right. Trips to the left is Hansley, Voss, and Delaney. Here's your snap. Straight ahead with Dixon. Dixon cuts it right and can't escape. Gerg, that's Michael Gerg. Short gain off the right side. It'll be about 3rd down and 7. So the best situation that this Ridgeway Elkers defense, this might be the first 3rd down facing the Beavers tonight.
You think we'll see the slant pattern again here, maybe?
Yeah, well, if it's there. Yeah, that was just easy pickings there. No one over Voss. I'm sure that adjustment was made already. Yep, they're manning a hat on a hat. Trips left here. Here's a snap. Play fake. Wingard. End zone. Voss. Incomplete. We got flags down. And a flag in the end zone. I think we're going to get a late hit. Probably an unnecessary roughness. Steger took a late shot at Voss. Trying to dive for that one. Couple flags down. We got a flag at the line of scrimmage, flag in the end zone.
I thought it might have been pass interference.
We go pass interference on the defense. There was a flag thrown at the line of scrimmage by the sideline judge on their side.
Must have waved it off.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, and then the flag came in the end zone. A late flag for pass interference. That's why I thought it was the late hit on Voss. But here we go. 1st and 10, 11-yard line. Wingard rolling left. He's got Hansley in the flat. Hansley sprinting for the pylon. I don't think he got there. He's just short. Boy, if Hansley just reaches that ball across, he has a touchdown.
It's on like the 6-inch line.
It'll be first down. Yeah, he just short. Ball was on the 11. First and goal for the Beavers. Clock stopped at 7:13.
Dixon for the touchdown, you think, here?
Trips to the right. Should be easy pickings right up the middle. It is Dixon. Dixon has to make one cut. Defense got some penetration, but Dixon makes a miss for the touchdown. Dixon's 4th rushing touchdown on the season. And the Beavers get them fireworks back buzzing once more.
Side kick, side kick. He's quick. Dixon is quick.
Yeah, that was a nasty jump cut.
Yes, it was.
They got some penetration there. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, kick is good. 7:10 remaining in our first half. Your new score, Beavers 35, Elkers 6. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by Tri-County Performance, your local dealer of Western snowplows, proud to support DuBois High School Football and all youth athletics. Hoffer Realty Associates, your real estate center for the DuBois area, serving DuBois, Treasure Lake, and surrounding areas. And the DuBois Area United Way. You can be on the team to help the less fortunate in our area. With your help, the DuBois Area United Way is meeting the needs of the area's health and welfare service agencies. Go Beavers!
Dixon finds the end zone from a yard out, and Beavers firing on all cylinders here on homecoming night. 35-6 is your score. Defense is getting quick stops. Offense is scoring quickly. Just how I'm sure they drew it up. I'm sure just how every coach would like to draw it up in a perfect world. Beavers are living it here tonight and most of this 2024 season. Owen Peck sends another high-end over-ender. Fielded at the 2 once again by Steger. No reverse action this time. He brings it right. Cuts back. Tries to reverse his fields again and just runs into a wall. Dalton Riesinger, Thatcher Hansley get to him first. And it'll be 1st and 10 on the 20.
When was the last time that the Beavers had an air attack like this? It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, our group, of course, could sling it around. I think after us, Matt Miller did a good job of slinging it around. He had a couple big-time receivers. Once we were done, Keith, since then, Gabe, Matt, once they were slinging it around. And Trey's certainly making his mark on this program and then some. Del Hunty, back behind center in the gun. Gergs' sidecar to the left. They got 2 tight ends to the right. In bunch set. Here they go. He brings it right. Trying to get to the edge. Cuts it up. Some room out there. Hansley forces him out for the stop. Of course, we mentioned it is homecoming night. They got a nice tailgate after school parade leading down to the game. It's also midget football appreciation night, I believe.
What year did you graduate? 16.
Midget football appreciation night. The youngsters led the Beavers out of the tunnel, out of the helmet, as they came onto the field. So quite the scene here at E.J. Mansell tonight in the packed house. Dale Hunty again tries to jump pass. It's up for grabs, and it's incomplete. Finds the ground. Wilson had a beat on it. They tried the jump pass. Little trickeration there, intended for Slater.
There was more black jerseys around that ball than white.
We'd like to thank everybody for tuning into tonight's broadcast, as always, and our Facebook, YouTube feeds. Hopefully everything's firing on all cylinders there. We thank you each and every week for tuning in Bigfoot Country. Elkers facing a 3rd and 7 here. Del Hunty in the gun. He's got Steger in motion. He stops, sidecar right, Gergs to his left. Direct snap again, up the middle, Del Hunty pushing the pile, nearing first down yardage. I think he's just short. Needed the 31. He's just shy of the 30. So it'll bring up another 4th down for the Elkers.
They may go.
You know, really, what do you have to lose at this point? Like I said, going back to your question earlier, I mentioned, I just really think Ridgeway understands that they're outmatched here tonight, and they're just trying to do what they think is best for their boys to get them back on the bus and keep them healthy to finish out their season. And they are going. Del Hunty behind center. He's taking it straight ahead, cuts back, stacked up, and he's got the first down.
Just barely.
Under 6 minutes here, halfway through our second quarter, nearing halftime. Have our M Chevrolet of Punxsutawney halftime show as always. We have a good one this week with Athletic Director Chuck Farah. Be some news on there you guys will probably want to listen to, so make sure we're staying tuned for that. 1st and 10 for the Elkers, just on the other side of the 30-yard line. Back with Del Hunty. Bunch trips to the right, Steger in motion, mixed direction, coming left with Steger, trying to get to the outside, now forced back in. Noah Barr makes the stop, short gain off that left side. It'll be 2nd and 9. Good flow by that DuBois defense.
They're just out quicking them, even when Ridgeway does do a little misdirection or does some sort of deception there, they just don't have the speed. Like you said, they're just outmanned.
Yep, across the board, in all honesty. DuBois isn't bigger than a lot of teams, but they're certainly bigger than these boys here tonight. Elkers haven't backed down, though. 2nd and 9. It's Gerg this time, bringing it wide to the right. This time he gets that edge, cuts it back up behind some nice blocking near first down yardage. Believe he's just short. It'll be 3rd, and I mean very short. Nope, they're going to give him the first down. So back-to-back first downs for the Elkers.
That might have been the best run of the night, other than the touchdown run out of the scrum.
They're nearing midfield.
Yep. Little over 4.5 minutes left.
Like I said, this is exactly what they wanted to do from the start. Beavers have certainly spoiled that. But this is what they wanted to do. Grind the clock, keep the chains moving, sustain some drives. Here we go. It's Gerg. More misdirection. Steger coming left, and he's brought down, caught from behind. That's Bryson Billick. Firing through the middle. Loss of 3 on the play. Be 2nd and 13. And you get these guys behind the sticks, it really becomes difficult for them to operate.
Yeah, they're just keying on the run. Ridgeway has, 2 completions passing the ball, or just the one? No.
Just the one.
Just the one that floated out there.
Yeah, a floater. That was, up for grabs.
Yeah.
2nd and 13. Back at the Elker 38. Here we go. We got flags down, and it will be a delay game on the Elkers. So 2nd and 13 will go to 2nd and 8. Got to give a shout out to my boys, Bo Shepard and Mark Lyons, tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Much love, boys. Hope you're enjoying the game. 2nd and 18. Del Hunty is back to pass. Looking, fires near sideline. He's got his man wide open. Steger midfield. Gets behind the defense into Beaver territory. Biggest play of the night. Well, besides the touchdown. I think we're kind of forgetting about that.
Yeah.
But there they go. It's that corner route that they had open last time.
The defender cut in under it, though. He had it picked, but he floated it just out of his reach. If he's a half a yard back, he might be pick 6 in that.
Beavers getting caught, not respecting the pass game enough. Boy, and if the Elkers could just be a little formidable through the air, they might have something going. Maybe be able to sustain some more drives. Driving on the Beavers a little bit here. Beaver territory. Gerg going right. Behind his blockers. Nice tackle out there by Walker Thomas. Looks like there's a lot of daylight out there. Walker Thomas did a good job of getting off the block. It was Michael Gerg behind the student body right. It'd be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, he outran his blockers, though. If he'd have been patient and let them do their job, but he outran them. It was still a good defensive play, but...
2nd and 8. DuBois looking to Holt. This Elkers drive. Dale Hunty in the gun. He's got Stager in motion. They fake to him. Dale Hunty cuts it back up the middle, runs into a wall. Just a short gain of 2 off the right side. No gain. Thatcher Hansley in there along with Billick. Bryson Billick having a stout night in the middle of that defense as he gets a blow. Or Almond Corney checking back into the game.
Timeout, Ridgeway.
And we do have a timeout by Ridgeway as they have taken this clock all the way inside 2 minutes. We're stopped at 1:49. We'll take a short break. They're still driving on the other side. We're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
A&R Virtual Solutions is excited to offer virtual appointments to anyone dealing with addiction. Just call 1-800-863-1563 or text 412-918-6734 and tell us to make you virtual. A&R Virtual Solutions, 1-800-863-1563.
This is Bigfoot Country.
WIFT DuBois, a Seven Mountains media station.
This is Bigfoot Country.
Welcome back to E.J. Mansell Stadium. The Beavers trying to stop this Elkers drive. They're in their territory. And Keith, going back to your question, you were talking about the previous, when the passing attack was like this. I think maybe I kind of misread your question. It's not like the Beavers haven't been able to throw the ball in the past, because last year we would have saw more of this if Trey stayed healthy.
Right.
But they were just more tuned to running the football, and they weren't so explosive, and they didn't have the signal caller as Trey, not calm in the pocket and who could read the defenses like he can. 3rd down, another pop pass attempted. It's picked off. Hansley's going the other way with it. He's got pick 6 on his mind midfield. No one's near him. He's sprinting. No one will catch him. 10-5 touchdown, pick 6 to the house. Hansley was all over that one. Jackson Hansley, the free safety. First defensive touchdown of the season.
He read that the whole way. Almost dropped it. Almost dropped it.
It was coming.
He bobbled it, and then once he secured it, he was gone. Great play.
1:31 to go in our first half here on homecoming night at E.J. Mansell Stadium. All Beavers. The defense gets on the board. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, kick is good. As I mentioned, 1:31 to go in our first half. Your new score, Beavers 42, Elkers 6. And you're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by McDonald's DuBois. McDonald's DuBois McDelivery is on DoorDash app. Get all your favorites delivered right to your door. Download the McDonald's app so you can take advantage of delicious deals and get your rewards. McDonald's of DuBois, proud sponsor of DuBois Area High School Football and Infused IV Bar. Stop in and see how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Midway Drive DuBois, or check them out online, InfusedIVBar.com. Go Beavers!
Jackson Hansley takes a pick 6, 73 yards to the house to give the DuBois defense a score, and that new score is 42-6. All Beavers.
Amen to that. But in regards to what you were saying before, obviously when you and my son Cole were still in school with Gabe French back there, you had a heck of an air attack then, and then Miller after that. But I meant recent, up until the last couple years, last 4 or 5 years leading up to this.
Yeah, DuBois' best was when they were trying to get that run attack going. The passing game they couldn't get in rhythm. It wasn't until really they switched over to Trey is when they started having some success as a freshman. Muhammad forces Staggers kick out of bounds. We're going to get a late hit. That'll add some yardage on to the end of that kickoff return. But yeah, Cameron Hayes was definitely more of an athlete than a ball thrower back there, a quarterback. They utilized him. They used his legs well, and he could throw the football. It just wasn't his best quality. It's not how he really helped the team to move the ball down the field the best. But when needed, he certainly could get it done, but he was definitely more of a runner per se. And then I think they got the best out of him once they moved him to receiver when Trey came in at the end of his freshman season and took over. And ever since then, like I said, last year's injury, what's he said, she said there. Yeah, but that was unfortunate. But here we are now, and like I said, this is Trey's castle now.
Uh-huh.
1st and 10 at the 39 after the late hit out of bounds. Steger in motion. Delhoney's going to give it to him. Coming left. Hansley forces it back in. Solid gain on the jet sweep. Gets 8. Thatcher Hansley did a really, really good job of forcing that back in. The flow just not quick enough from the inside of the Beavers defense. It'll be 2nd and 2.
But going back to what we were discussing there, I mean, a coach has to go with what he has. You know, he has to make decisions and he has to put players where he needs them to be.
And I thought that whole situation there was handled correctly. Here we go, Gerb back, taking the direct snap, going wide, taking it to the right side. Koger coming up, can't make the stop, forces Gerb to pick up the first down. Usually some hard running across midfield into Beaver territory. Clock winding under 45. It stopped momentarily at 40.4. And now I believe the Elkers will call another timeout, and we will take one as well. 40.4 to go in our first half. You're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by North Central Wicks, supporting families throughout Cameron, Clearfield, Elk, Jefferson, McKean, and Potter counties. DuBois Burger King. Eat like a king who's on a budget with Burger King's $5 Your Way meal. DuBois Burger King, Beeline Highway DuBois, and Bloom Electric Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning, providing sales and service to both residential and commercial businesses. When you call, we get moving. 814-375-0884. Let's go Beavers!
Welcome back to E.J. Mansell Stadium. It is all Beavers here on homecoming night. 42-6 is your score.
With 40 seconds remaining in the first half.
Yep. And it's a good night, to have a performance like this. This is a crowd, once upon a time they were used to the Beavers dominated on homecoming night year in and year out. And DuBois getting back to that here tonight. Misdirection once again. Rocco's back to pass, and he's down. Great pressure. Corny left edge. Big sack as we're down under 30 seconds and the clock's winding. Big sack there by Corny.
That was a heck of a hit there. Wow.
Ridgeway looking like they are content. Maybe taking this to halftime. Nope, they're quickly breaking the huddle. They're going to run another play. It's 2nd and 20. Delhunty, direct snap, coming right, cuts it back. He's brought down by Deruzjak. And that will take us to the end of our first half. A first half dominated by our DuBois Beavers. Your score, Beavers 42, Elkers 6. Stay tuned for our M. Chevrolet of Punxsutawney halftime show with athletic director Chuck Farah. And you've been listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, it's Matt Turchetta here at M Chevrolet. If you're ready for a new vehicle, it's a great time to shop M Chevrolet. Thanks to all of our customers, we've had record sales over the past few months, and Chevrolet has increased our inventory. We've got new vehicles arriving daily, and if you're ready to upgrade to a new vehicle, stop in and see us. I'm Matt Turchetta, and I'm proud to lend my support to youth athletics in our area. In DuBois Beaver football here today. M Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. Together, let's drive. Hi, it's Matt Torchetta here at M Chevrolet. If you're ready for a new vehicle, it's a great time to shop M Chevrolet. Thanks to all of our customers, we've had record sales over the past few months, and Chevrolet has increased our inventory. We've got new vehicles arriving daily, and if you're ready to upgrade to a new vehicle, stop in and see us. I'm Matt Torchetta, and I'm proud to lend my support to youth athletics in our area. In DuBois Beaver football here today. M Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. Together, let's drive.
Welcome back to EJ Mansell Stadium. It is time for our
And now, your 2024 GAHS Homecoming Court. Jenna Cornelius is the daughter of Frankie Cornelius and Jolie Newbert of DuBois. She is a member of the National Honor Society and the swimming and diving team. She's also a book club president, treasurer of the Pet Gifted program, secretary of the Physics Club, and the Ski Club. She's also a member of the Rotary Interact Club and Student Council. She's employed by Jersey Mike Stubbs of DuBois. Her future plans are to attend college in Virginia and obtain a degree in engineering. She eventually plans to spend time traveling and have at least 2 dogs. Her escort, Daniel Shashava, is the son of Patricia and Elias Shashava of DuBois. Daniel's future plans are to go to college, study medicine, have a family with 2 dogs, and travel the world. Jenna Cornelius. Abigail Frano is the daughter of Melissa and Scott Frano of DuBois. She participates in Student Council and Beaver Buddies. Abigail is a hostess at Red Lobster. Her future plans are to move to Tennessee and get a real estate or a cosmetology license. She then plans to settle down and have a loving family. Her escort, Talon Hodge, is son of Pam and Michael Hodge of DuBois. Talon's future plans are to go to college, get a job, move down south, and start a family. Abigail Frano. Emma Frano is the daughter of Melissa and Scott Frano of DuBois. She participates in Student Council and Beaver Buddies. Emma is a hostess at Red Lobster. Her future plans are to move to North Carolina. She then plans to settle down and start a family. Her escort, Talon Cooper, is the son of Laura Luce of DuBois. His future plans are to move out of DuBois and start a family. Emma Frano. Lindsay Johnson is the daughter of Tom and Denise Johnson and Rebecca Birchfield of DuBois. She's a member of the gymnastics team and the track and field team. She also participates in Beaver Buddies, French Club, and Art Club. She is employed at Eden Park. Lindsay's future plans are to attend Penn West Plano University to study special education and a dual certification in elementary education. She hopes to one day become a teacher and travel the world. Her escort, Andrew McIntosh, is the son of Dan and Sue McIntosh of DuBois. His future plans are to enter the workforce, continue volunteering as a fireman, travel the world, and have a family. Lindsey Johnson. Aaliyah Middleton is the daughter of Malvina Middleton and Anthony Middleton of DuBois. She is involved with drama club, cheerleading, and her future plans are to go to NYU to get a BFA in theater arts. Her escort, Connor McAllister, is the son of Tracy and Dave McAllister of DuBois. His future plans are to go to the military and become a para-rescue soldier. He then plans to go to med school and become an orthopedic surgeon. Aaliyah Middleton. Elena Minaya is the daughter of Edward and Valerie Minaya of DuBois. She is a Beaver buddy and statistician for the basketball team and the science team. She's a member of the yearbook staff and is employed at Red Lobster. Her future plans are to go to college, earn her PhD, and become a psychiatrist. Her escort, Aiden West, is the son of Missy and Adam West of DuBois. Aiden's future plans are to go to college for actuary science, and after graduating, he plans to make a good living and raise a family. Elena Minaya. Layden Mooney is the daughter of Les and Kim Mooney of Fall Street. She is the senior class secretary and member of Jetta. She also plays on the softball team. She is employed by Soul Wellness. Her future plans are to attend Penn State, get a degree in nursing. She plans to become a traveling RN, get married, and have a family, and live a long, happy life. Her escort, Max Dombrowski, is the son of Nikki and Edward Dombrowski of DuBois. Max's future plans are to go to a 4-year college to earn a bachelor's degree and then go into sales. He hopes to have a wonderful family and one day retire to the East Coast. Layden Mooney. Haley Reed is the daughter of Jen and Jason Reed of DuBois. She is on the volleyball team and softball team. Haley is president of NHS and member of the book club. She is employed at TJ Maxx. Her future plans are to study in oncology, get married, and have a couple of kids. Her escort, James Collins, is the son of Mary and Andy Collins of DuBois. Jason's future plans are to graduate from college with a degree in business and raise a family. Haley Reed. Kayla Schenkel is the daughter of David and Karen Schenkel of DuBois. She is captain of the cheerleading team. She also works at Over the Top. Her future plans are to attend college to become a pediatric nurse. Her escort, Boston Graham, is the son of Kristen and Matthew Graham of DuBois. Boston's future plans are to take over his grandfather's business, the Asphalt Doctor. Kayla Schenkel. Addison Simpson is the daughter of Paul Simpson, Natalie Collins, and David Gallagher of DuBois. She is a member of the National Honor Society and the science team. She is also a statistician for the wrestling team and a Beaver buddy. She works at TJ Maxx. Her future plans are to attend Penn State University to study integrative sciences and become a physician's assistant and someday get married and start a family. Her escort, Charlie Smith, is the son of Max and Emily Smith of DuBois. His future plans are to attend Penn West Clarion to study marketing to become a realtor. He then plans to move to South Carolina, get married, and have 4 kids. Addison Simpson. The Duchess this year is Krista May Turek. She is the daughter of Sarah Turek and Todd Hobson. She is involved with Challenger League Baseball and Special Olympics. She is also a member of the DAHS bocce team. Krista's future plans are to get a job. Krista May Perez. The Duke this year is Reese Lestoff. He is the son of Nicole Radiker and Michael and Nicole Lestoff. He plays Challenger League Baseball and is on the DAHS hockey team. He also participates in Run or Walk for Someone Special. He also is employed at Auto Undertaker. After graduation, he plans to volunteer in a local fire company and continue to work. Reese Lestoff. This year's princess is Kaya Leidick. Kaya is the daughter of Lacey and Patrick Leidick of DuBois. She enjoys swimming, riding her bike, and playing with her baby doll. She also participates in Runners Club. She is in kindergarten at C.G. Johnson Elementary. Her future plans are to be a mommy. Kaya Leidick. This year's prince is Elias Wood. Elias is the son of Anna and Shane Wood of DuBois. He attends DCC preschool. Elias' favorite sport is soccer. When he's not busy scoring goals in the soccer field, you'll find him cruising around in his car with his feet or catching big fish. At least he tells everybody that they were big. Eli loves being outside, whether it's bouncing sky-high on a trampoline or exploring with his family. Eli dreams of becoming a chef because he loves food and wants to make sure everyone, kids and adults alike, get fed delicious meals. But that's not all. He also got his sights on becoming a firefighter and most importantly, growing taller than his dad. Elias Wood. Last year's queen is Autumn Solomon. She is the daughter of Matt and Pauline McMinn of Rutherford. She is currently enrolled in the Salon Professional Academy and is working towards being a certified cosmetologist. She plans to work in a salon before eventually owning her own business. Her escort, Noah Kegley, is the son of Jeremy and Brandy Kegley of DuBois. She is currently attending the Greater Alpena Career and Technology Center for electric trades. His future plans are to work as a apprentice electrician and one day open his own electrical business. Autumn Solomon. And the moment we've been waiting for. This year's 2024 DAHS Homecoming Queen is Aaliyah Middleton. Aaliyah ATR, our DAHS Homecoming Court.
I think it's pretty simple. It was all Beavers. They're dominating the line of scrimmage, both sides of the ball, and Trey Winger's being Trey Winger.
He is really being Trey Wingard tonight. I mean, he is hitting everybody right on the numbers, in stride, at will, and they're not little, I mean, half of them are little out patterns or whatever, a couple of slant patterns and everything, but he's hitting guys in stride 30, 40 yards down the field.
Yep, they've hit a couple quick passes, just taking in what they're giving. Carter Voss, had some good yak, turning those quick releases, quick catches into big plays. He's dropped balls down on the sideline. He's thrown over the middle of the field. He's hit the flat. He's looked really good. Offensive line has basically been flawless. Maybe a couple pressures here and there, but for the most part, they've been really good up front. It's been a clean pocket all night. And the defense has done a great job. They did not let Ridgeway do what they want to do, get themselves comfortable, running the football, staying on schedule. DuBois is shutting that down. They're winning second down, getting them uncomfortable, third and long situations. And when they're driving a little bit, DuBois just bang like that. Always steps up, and they finish the drive, and they've been getting the ball back to Trey Wingard.
Yeah, I think Ridgeway might have a handful of first downs on the day, but other than that, the defense has pretty much owned the line of scrimmage. And let's not forget, the Beavers, when they ran the ball, did well too. They only ran it 4 or 5 times, but every time they touched the ball, they got good yardage, and that maybe not help the passing game a little bit, but I think the passing game's clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah,
so it
really looks like the Beavers can do whatever they want, honestly, on both sides of the ball. It's almost been a really kind of a flawless game, on both sides of the ball. Special teams has gotten involved to block punt. Tonight, haven't really seen much of the other special teams because DuBois has been scoring and stopping them so much. So, like I said, it's been a great performance, a great showing here on homecoming night. Fans are still packed, and some halftime refreshments as we're finishing up the homecoming queen crowning ceremony.
And they will start the second half under the mercy rule, I believe.
Yes, they will, so it'll be a running clock. Not sure how much of we'll see of the first unit offensively. I know defensively they already started mixing in some second and even some third team guys there on those last couple drives. So might see 1 or 2 drives of Trey Wingard in the second half in that potent offense, but quickly see them sidelined here as this running clock will go. And Beavers should get out of here relatively quickly again with another easy victory.
Well, I would think so. I mean, the way things are going now. But let's not, take away from the second team offense, because they're going to want to get out there and get their chances too, So they might put up 2 or 3 touchdowns in a short amount of time like the first team did. So, and Ridgeway really can't get upset about that because, like you said, Ridgeway knows their limitations. They know what kind of team they have, and they can't really hold it against DuBois to give their second teamers some offensive chances. So,
yeah, and the second team last week finished the game down in Montauk. 2 long, sustaining drives that basically wiped out a quarter and a half of football with the running clock. They were get stops on defense, and really just 2 drives. There's 2 possessions each in that second half. And DuBois got out of there with a nice victory, and they're going to do the same thing here tonight.
And like you said, hopefully everybody will get out of here healthy. Nobody wants to get hurt.
Yeah, both sides. DuBois certainly wants to stay healthy as they finish up. They have some tough matchups here down the stretch. Their so-called cupcakes on their schedule are certainly out the way. They need to finish business. I'm here tonight against a scrappy Elker squad. And they're going to look to continue on a roll here, trying to make it 6 straight here tonight. They got 5 in a row cooking.
I would think
they're looking good. 42-6 is your score at halftime.
Yeah, like you were saying, I would think you might see the first team for 1 series, maybe 2, but they don't want to rub it in, and they don't want to get anybody hurt. So.
No, and that's not how DuBois plays. That's not the mentality that they like to take. Confident, not cocky, is what they like to preach. They like to show up, do their job, kick butt on the field, and go home healthy.
Yeah, the only thing, maybe there was a play or 2 that they wanted to try to run to see how it would go, and they didn't get a chance in the first half. Maybe they'll get it in that first series of the second half and then give the second team some immunities.
Yep, and we will find that out in just a short couple of minutes as the teams are making their way back on the field for the second half. We'll take a quick break, and we'll visit their scores around the area in the district here tonight. Look at District 9, Region 1 at itself. Maybe talk about some standings. You got second half kickoff on the other side. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by Subway of DuBois. Enjoy the new irresistible Subway Series subs, footlong sidekicks, and dippers. Build a delicious sandwich, plus get a free cookie every Sunday. Subway, 3 locations inside DuBois Walmart, at the DuBois Mall, and South Brady Street, DuBois. And by DeLillo Transport. DeLillo Transport and DT Auto Glass windshield repair and replacement for all vehicles, including medium and heavy-duty trucks. 349 DuBois Street, or visit DeLilloTransport.com. Let's go Beavers!
Welcome back to E.J. Mansell Stadium. The DuBois Beavers holding a 42-6 halftime lead. They'll have the mercy rule clock running all second half. As the Beavers looking at this 6 straight wins on their 2024 season. And right now, we have some time before our second half kickoff, so let's take a look around the district. Let's see what's going on. We'll save our District 9 Region 1 scores for last. So let's start in Bald Eagle, hosting the Clearfield Bison. Bison leading at halftime 14-0.
That's a surprise that it's close. Not really.
Otto Eldred making the trip to Coudersport tonight, and Otto Eldred is on top 28-18 at half. So a close one there at halftime. Port Allegheny traveling to St. Mary's tonight. That's a District 9 Region 1 foe in St. Mary's, who we will play next week. Port Allegheny's leading at the half 15-6. Cameron County traveling to Sheffield tonight. They're all over Sheffield 20-0 in the second quarter. Bradford up at Smethport 13-6 at half. Central Clarion all over the Brockway Rovers 49-0 at halftime.
Pretty similar here.
Yeah, and the Kane Wolves on top of the Brookfield Blue Raiders 20-7 at half. I'm sure that's a shocker to some folks. And Karn City on top of Red Bank Valley 26-7 in the second quarter.
Oh.
Little surprising there. I mean, Karn City, very good football team, but Red Bank Valley, they've been hot. They've been, if it's not Clarion, Red Bank Valley probably coming in that 2 spot in the last 3 or 4 years, and all in the entirety of all District 9. You can throw Clearfield in those top 2 spots as well if you want. But Red Bank Valley has had a couple undefeated seasons, some one-loss seasons here in the last 4 or 5 years. So Karn City giving them all they got tonight. Of course, DuBois on top 42-6. And Union AC Valley is on top of the Punxsutawney Chucks 16-13 at half.
Wow.
So, if you were betting tonight, I'd say some of the underdogs are hitting right now.
Yeah. Well, you just never know when you just see the score, though. A turnover here or there can make a big difference in a close game. Like when you're saying about the Red Bank game. We might have had a pick 6 like we had here tonight.
Yep, Jackson Hansley, fireworks just not happening on offense. Defense getting involved here tonight. When we look at the District 9 Region 1 standings, of course, at the top, separating themselves from everybody is Central Clarion, undefeated, all categories. And the Beavers, they have St. Mary's next week for their final District 9 Region 1. And, they can, if they're able to get that one, they'll really kind of separate themselves away from the rest of the pack. Punxsutawney, Karn City, St. Mary's right behind them, all at 4-2. And then Brookfield, Bradford 1-5, Montauk 0-6. Those are your standings there. So DuBois, besides Clarion, has really ran through the rest of their District 9 Region 1 schedule, and they'll finish that up next weekend on the road in St. Mary's against the Flying Dutchman.
What's St. Mary's record this year?
Oh, I just had it up. You know what? You should have asked me a little bit sooner.
Shout out.
Will do. Trying to answer your question, Keith, my boy. Just had it.
I'm just interested.
And here we go, 3-2. They are 3-2 on the season. Yeah, 3-2 because they didn't play a game. Yeah, so they're 3-2 on the season, pending their Record tonight, they'll either be 3-3 or 4-2 heading into next week. Either way, regardless, that'll be a big matchup in District 9 Region 1 next week for the Beavers. They'll certainly be tested both sides of the ball. And we'll keep it right here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Need to give another shout out to a very good close friend of mine. I think he's pretty close to you as well. Cole Kreiner, my man. Cole Kreiner, shout out to you, my man. Appreciate you listening. And I know you're enjoying when the Beavers lay down the butt whoopings as they are this evening.
Like you two used to do when you were in school.
Homecoming night was usually a good one.
Yeah.
So here we go. Rocco Delhoney set to kick off. Muhammad and Koger back deep to receive, and our second half is underway here at Mansell Stadium, and it's a liner. Muhammad's going to take it at the 13. He's going to bring it right up the middle. He's going to hit it hard. He's got a lane, bounces it out, and Rocco Delhoney, I think, just saved a touchdown, ripping Muhammad down by his jersey. Be the longest field position of the day this far for the Beavers offense at their own 38-yard line, and it will be Trey Wingard and the starting unit. Koger, Corney, Voss, and Delaney.
Yeah, when he hit the first wave there, he bounced off to the outside. If it wasn't for Delhoney, I think he was gone.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
I believe so, too. Hunter Ullman's your center. Right guard, Bryson Billick. Right tackle, Noah Barr. Left guard, Kendall Orr. Left tackle, Noah Crawford. Two receivers each side. Carter Wilson is your sidecar to the right of Wingard. And the snap, play fake, quick throw to the outside. It's Koger who's got it. Makes a quick move to the outside, carries his man into Elker territory at the 49. It'll be a gain of 12 and a first down.
He gets rid of that ball quick. I mean,
yeah, he's smart. He sees the field as well as I think any quarterback at the high school level. You know, I really do. Does a good job of diagnosing pre-snap. He knows where to go with the football. Is in real good command of this offense and the play calling. Two receivers each side. Pump fake again. Another quick throw. It's Voss on the run. One man to beat. Still up. He's caught from behind. It's Gerg who makes the stop.
Told you they were going to go back to that play.
Yeah, it's open.
The slant, and he hit him right on the numbers again.
Right on the run. Full speed. Hit it. Carter Voss. Right up the middle. Gain of 23. And another chunk play through the air. Beavers are moving quickly as they enter the red zone here, 25-yard line. Trips to the left on 1st and 10. Koger, lone to the right. Here's a snap, play fake again. They're going to throw it out to Delaney. Delaney trying to get inside his blocks, and I think ran a little too far. We got late flags flying. Yeah, Delaney hit that full speed. I think if he had slowed himself down, maybe would have been able to get behind his blockers a little bit.
He was probably excited. Had the ball. Saw the goal line.
Ridgeway head coach not happy on the other sideline. Not sure that's directed. That's either directed at the Beaver sideline or the Beaver huddle. Looks like we got a block in the back there. And now the Ridgeway coach has the game stopped, talking to the white hat official. I don't think he's happy about the hit. I didn't see anything aggressive. I didn't really even see what the penalty was.
No, I didn't either.
5 yards spot penalty. It had to have been a holding, because if anything else, should be a longer penalty. But that meeting is adjourned.
Yeah, I don't think they were discussing where to go for dinner after the game.
Yeah, no, yeah, he was not happy. He's hot. He was upset about that. Like I said, I think he's just worried about the well-being of his guys. Wants to get him on the bus healthy. Here we go, play fake again. And it's a low throw. Screen play once again. Koger never had a chance really to get it. Wingard kind of skipped it in there.
That's the first bad throw he's made all night. Rest of them have been right there. Right on
hey, Keith, our
goodies
our
are here.
Coca-Cola and popcorn finally made it up. Thank you. So after the incompletion, goes to 2nd and 15. Trips to the right here. Delaney loaned up in man coverage to the left. They go up the middle. Voss, left side. He breaks the tackle. There he goes. 20. Cuts back. First down. Got flags being thrown.
That was a great run till the end there.
I think they're going to get Delaney on a hold. And it is another holding on the Beavers. So what has been a clean game in the penalty factor, Beavers are shooting themselves in the foot a little bit here. Clock should wind. Yep, there it goes. 9:40 and counting.
Yeah, this is by far their longest time drive of the night.
Trips to the right here. Spot foul takes the first down gain back to 2nd and 5. Winger rolling right. Throws quick. Got Corney in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Should be first down yardage. Michael Gerg on the stop for the Beavers. And nope, they're going to mark him just short. I really don't know how you can, but
yeah,
it's 3rd and a pencil tip, I'd say. Like, how do you not give him the first down? Like, he's right on the 16 where they need. And the scoreboard even says they're on the 16-yard line. Bunch trips to the left here. 3rd and short. They give it to Wilson up the middle. He splits a couple defenders for the first down. Not a big game, but got what he needed. To the 13-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. As we mentioned, clock will continue to roll with the mercy roll into effect. Beavers taking their time here on their opening possession of the second half. Working on a 4-minute drive here as we're under 8:20. 2 receivers each side. Wilson to the right of Wingard. Wingard is back. He throws. Middle's got Koger. Flags down once again. He's brought down inside the 1 in the area of holding once again, and it is, and that was a quick one. So that'll back Beavers up. 1st and 10 will go to 1st and 20. Flags are flying now. I guess it took a hissy fit by the head coach to get it, but we were cooking.
It would be nice to know what they were talking about.
Yeah, for sure. That head coach was not happy. Play clock down to 2, and they're going to call a timeout. Yep, DuBois has to call a timeout to avoid the delay game. We'll take a quick timeout as well. 7:38 in the third quarter remaining. Your score, Beavers 42, Elkers 6. You're listening to DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by DuBois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all our local businesses and our area youth athletes too. Andy Mann's Car Care. Stop in and see Andy for state inspections, repair, and service, and name brand tires too. Route 322 in Reynoldsville. Joe's Tuck Shop. When you need to look your best, just go to Joe's. Stop in now for homecoming. And DuBois Drug and Wellness. Your community, your health, your pharmacy. Proud to support the DuBois Beavers.
Back at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Opening drive of the second half for the Beavers. Held the ball for over 4 minutes here. They're facing a 1st and 20 after a holding penalty. I believe they're 3rd of this drive. 2 receivers each side. Wingard back. Wingard going. Sideline. Voss goes up for it, and it's incomplete. He had it, and Gerg had some good defense to bat it away. Tried the back shoulder. Once again, good throw.
Oh, it was a good throw.
Just better defense.
It was right there. Defender never looked back for the ball, though, but He didn't hit him till after the ball got there, so.
Going to be 2nd and 20. Pass was incomplete, but clock will remain running. We're at about 7 minutes to go. 2 receivers each side. Here's a snap. Delayed handoff. Wilson coming right. He's to the 20. He's upended at the 15. Markham at the 16, maybe the 17. It'll be 3rd down and long for the Beavers.
Haven't seen a fade route into the end zone yet tonight.
So let's see here. Certainly manageable for Trey Wingard here. 3rd and 13. 2 receivers each side in squeeze set. Now Wilson flops from right to left of Wingard. Here's the snap. He's back. He's looking over the middle. Wide open. Koger running. 10. Getting the sideline in the corner. Touchdown, DuBois. A little mesh pattern. I think they're in man. Couldn't get over top. It was a good mesh.
He picked up a block, too, right there. When he broke it to the outside, he picked up a block. And that was enough to spring him to the corner of the end zone. He outran the defenders, though.
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdown passes once again for Trey Wingard. The 3rd time he's done so this season. Owen McCleary back on. I'm sorry, that's Kyan Peck as he sends it right through the middle. Your new score with 6:04 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Beavers 49, Elkers 6. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country is brought to you by Tri-County Performance, your local dealer of Western snowplows, proud to support DuBois High School Football and all youth athletics. Harper Realty Associates, your real estate center for the DuBois area, serving DuBois, Treasure Lake, and surrounding areas. And the DuBois Area United Way. You can be on the team to help the less fortunate in our area. With your help, the DuBois Area United Way is meeting the needs of the area's health and welfare service agencies. Go Beavers!
Trey Wingard, 5th touchdown pass of the evening, falls in the hands of Nathan Koger, 16 yards out, his 2nd of the evening. Beavers continue to roll.
Yeah, and I'd really be surprised if you see him back in the game.
Yep, that's probably it. But I don't know. That coach throwing a hissy fit might have him come back out for another one. Who knows? Steger on the return, reversing his field multiple times. Now he got more flags down.
Right back at you. Flags everywhere.
Yeah, certainly, though, cannot take anything away from these boys from Ridgeway. They haven't backed down all night, and DuBois has had to earn every yard tonight, every stop that they've gotten.
And that's commendable because it's hard to stay up when you got a lopsided score like this.
Yeah, yep.
And you're outmanned.
And they haven't, and they've yet. That penalty was on DuBois, by the way. Must have been a face mask or something. But yeah, flags are flying. So let's keep it tight for DuBois here. Hands inside. Work your technique. Let's get out of here safe. Man in motion is staggered. More misdirection. There goes Stagger through the middle. Cuts back. Chains aren't even set yet, so I can't tell if it's a first down or not, and it is. It's a gain of 11. Lots of backups in the game defensively for DuBois.
As well it should be.
Yep. Got Harvey Klinger, Adam Druzak, Jason Gardner, Joey Ruschetti is your front four. Dalton Riesinger, Thatcher Hansley in a middle linebacker. Josiah Brackman, Nick Roman at outside. Stagger in motion again. Del Hunt, he fakes it. They'll toss it to Gerg, coming right this time. He runs right into Hansley, who does a good job stretching the play out to the sideline. Forces him out of bounds, gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Seth Wilmoth is at safety. Brady Glass Hyatt Muhammad are your corners. And that's your defense of lineup now for the Beavers. 2nd and 7 for the Elkers. We're getting down to about 4.5 to go third quarter. Bunch set to the left, Stagger in motion. They fake it to him. Delhoney up the middle, stopped by Riesinger and Gardner. Short gain. It'll be 3rd down and 4 coming up. And just a lot of the same old from the Elkers here.
Yep.
Trying to get this thing to 0 as quickly as possible. But credit the Beavers. They did what they wanted to tonight. They've handled their business.
They just keep getting better.
And, I think they've done it the right way, too. I don't know what that coach was so upset about, but I think the Beavers have done everything correct here this evening. 3rd and 4, Delhoney right side, cuts it back, 1st down yardage and a little more as the pile pushes inside the 30 to the 27. And this offensive line is getting a nice push here against this second unit.
Yeah, I don't know going back to what you said, what he was complaining about. I mean, we didn't see anything.
Yeah, it was obviously a hold, but I didn't see a big blow-up block or anything.
Nope.
I know that play, the linemen are out on the edge or getting physical on your skill guys, but that's just football, man. So, and like I said, I don't think DuBois they've showed class tonight, as far as I'm concerned. Trips to the right here. Delhunty takes a direct snap right side, got some room to run 20, bouncing off tackles, nearing 1st down yardage, finally brought down by a few DuBois Beavers. Elkers looking for another score.
Yeah. Well, you got to get your second team defense out there and get them some reps here. And hey, it could have been something as simple as him just saying you're not calling anything. You're letting them do everything they want or something.
Right.
He's frustrated. His team's getting it.
Looked like he was directing his frustration towards the sideline or towards the DuBois huddle. That's why I went that way. Here's a direct snap again. It's Gerg coming left. Got the 1st down. Some more nearing the 10. Stopped at the 11. 7 yards off the left side. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 11. And now they're looking to stop the clock here.
I wonder what that was.
Yeah, now it's winding. I'm not sure why they stopped the clock. Not sure at all. Really don't know. Not going to try to guess either. Colton Stubbs, Keegan Gregory checking into the game for DuBois at linebacker. Bunch trio to the right once again. Stagger in motion. They fake it as Delhunty up the middle. Brackman on the stop. Gain of 4 off that left side. Another misdirection with Delhunty.
He did a pretty good job of hiding that ball in his hip there. Did you see that, how he faked?
Yep. A little dangerous, but
yeah.
He's been getting away with it. Like I said, 6'1", 200 pounds. Delhunty could play on my football team any day.
He's got those pink socks on. I wonder if there's a reason behind that or not.
Well, it's October. DuBois will have their pink game combined with their senior night at the end of the year against Hollidaysburg. Trio to the right once again, all tight ends. Gerg's going to take the direct snap, and Hansley shoots the gap and gets the TFL. Stubbs helps him out. It's a loss of 4. It'll take it back to 3rd and 10.
That's known as going to the well once too often right there. DuBois was all over that one.
Redwell, this is an offense where looking in the backfield for the ball handling is going to do you no good. You got to read your guards, follow the guards, and they will take you to where the ball's going. Lots of misdirection in this offense, much like Karn City.
Probably the last play of the third quarter here.
Yep, as we're under 20 seconds. Delhunty looking to take the direct snap again. He does, looking to pass. He's under some pressure. He gets out of it. Rolling right. Breaks another tackle. Runs over a defender. Gets inside the 10 to the 9-yard line, and that's how our third quarter will end. Delhunty and the Ridgeway offense will be facing a 4th down and 7 when we start the fourth quarter. You've been listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
We've got news, Punxsutawney. A brand new Marshall store is now open at Punxsy Plaza. So don't miss out. Our buyers are hustling to bring you great deals on brand name fashion, accessories, home, and beauty. Marshalls, we get the deals. You get the good stuff.
This is Bigfoot Country.
WIFT DuBois, a Seven Mountains media station.
This is Bigfoot Country.
3, 38,
Are you an athlete or weekend warrior? Injured and don't know what to do? Give Radius Physical Therapy and DuBois a call. We can give you a free screen and get you rolling on the path to doing what you love, whether it's a sport or recreational activity. Call 814-913-0217 and ask for Jamie or Dan. We are located in the Sandy Plaza next to Hobby Lobby.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Fourth quarter getting ready to get underway here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. It's been all Beavers tonight. They lead this District 9 matchup, an unusual District 9 matchup between DuBois and Ridgeway. All Beavers 49-6 is your score. Elkers facing a 4th and 7 inside the 10-yard line. Balls just outside the 8. Once again, trio of tight ends to the right. Del Honey behind center. He's going to take it right, steps up, nearing the end zone, and he's got it. Takes it right in. Looked effortless, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Took it right in with ease. Straight ahead on 4th and 7. Not easy to do. Touchdown for the Elkers. Del Honey's second. Give him 10 touchdowns on the season.
He kind of stood up and twisted to get by that first initial wave, and then, like you said, there was nothing there.
Yep, they just won the line of scrimmage. No contest. Swinging gate. Shift it back to the regular extra point.
See if he can
Casilio.
handle the snap this time. Last time he bobbled the snap, and that was it.
Yep. Some little bit of fans starting to filter out here, but for the most part, the big crowd still intact, and there's more pressure on that extra point, and it's blocked. Thatcher Hansley getting the stop. Just 5 seconds into our fourth quarter, your new score, Beavers 49, Elkers 12. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Infused IV offers a wide array of products and services that will help you get back on track fast. Our state-of-the-art infrared sauna will help loosen muscles, improve circulation, and reduce inflammation. Athletes love our PEMF therapy and Normatec recovery boots, too. These non-invasive therapies encourage the body's natural healing processes and reduce the need for pain medication. Make Infused IV part of your pre- and post-game for optimal results this season. Now infusing ages 16 plus with parental consent. Find out how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Stop in on Midway Drive in DuBois or online at infusedivbar.com.
And we are back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. I'm going to get some scores back up on deck. There was some intriguing scores there, a lot of halftime scores. See here, still looking like the same. Karn City now 47-7 over Red Bank, third quarter action. Punxsutawney still trailing by 10 to Union AC Valley. I think there was another close one, and Port Allegheny is all over the Flying Dutchman, 37-6. The Port Allegheny Gators. Onside kick attempt by the Elkers. Wasn't paying attention there. Whistles blown. I don't see any flags down, but whistles were blown. Separating some players down there. They tried the onside kick.
Looks like I'm going to re-kick it here.
Yeah.
Maybe they
Les DuBois looked ready for it.
They must have went before the whistle. They're making them.
Yeah, because I didn't hear one, and I still had my head down looking at scores. So DuBois will certainly be alert for that. Looks like they'll just line up and kick it away now. London Duncan Chase Perkins, a couple freshmen back deep, and he will send a squibber back, and it will be fielded by Chase Perkins. He brings it right up the gut. Cuts back. He's tripped up. He'll get the ball to about, let's see here where they mark it. Can never trust these guys. Just kidding. Ball's on the 35-yard line. First and 10 for offense led now by sophomore Seth Wilmoth has entered the game. See here, officials have the game stopped once again. Going to reset the chains. So here we go. Offset I formation for the Beavers. Tight end left is Ruschetti. Reisinger, the up back. London does your tailback. A.J. Prouty, Brady Glassy, your receivers to each side. Here's a snap. Second back through is Duncan. Bobbling the football a little bit. Gets about 3 yards off that left side.
They bring Wilmoth under center. He's not back in the shotgun.
Yep, that's what they did last week in Montauk to finish out the game. Under 11 and a half here, just getting started in our fourth quarter. Clock maintains the run here. 49-12 is your score. Was a fury of a first half for the Beavers offensively. Scoring on all 5 of their possessions. Make it 6. Second back through again is Duncan. Tries to bounce it out. Carries a couple tacklers near first down yardage. Gets about 5. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Avion Bell checked in for that last play. Now he checks out for Chase Perkins coming into the game at receiver.
I don't know if Ridgeway has that many players over on their sideline to put a second team out there or not.
34 total is what they have on their roster. Once again, offset I formation with Duncan at tailback. Wilmoth taking his time. The snap. Again, it's Duncan. Good surge. First down. Keeps his legs moving. Still going. Cross midfield. They gave him the first down on that second down run, so what I thought was 3rd and 1 was actually 1st and 10. So let's give him 8 yards on first down to make it 2nd and 2, Keith, me boy.
I missed that too. I thought it was 3rd down.
Give him 9 on first down. It'll be 2nd and 1. Once again, if you missed the crowning of our queen, it was Aaliyah Middleton. It's your 2024 homecoming queen. Congratulations on what has been a very festive night here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. And a big showing by this football team. Offset I formation again. This time it's Reisinger, left side, big hole. Cuts it back, stays on his feet, still going, pushing the pile. Got a first down and plenty more. So he gets eyed the 35 to the 34 of Ridgeway.
Did you see the block that guy to spring him? Put that Elker on his back.
That would have been freshman Calvin Cooper.
I mean, he tagged
Not
him.
light coming through the middle.
He tagged him. He must be a gardener at home because he planted that kid.
That's enough. That is enough. 1st and 10 at the 34. Offset I. Calvin Cooper is your up back. Reisinger, your tailback. Glass and Roman are your receivers. It's Reisinger again, left side, spins off one tackle, brought down by a couple Elkers. That's Steger leading the way. Nate Steger. 4 yards off the left side. And the Beavers going on a long, sustained drive here. Taking up plenty of clock.
You said
getting plenty of guys an opportunity to play football tonight.
Yep.
All levels, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors. On a well-played game here by DuBois this evening. Here's a snap. It's bobbled, but it's given to the first man through. That's Cooper. Flags fly. I'm sure this will be a hold.
That was a good job by Wilmoth to get that back under control and still make the handoff.
Wasn't a great exchange, but 2nd and 6. We'll go back to 2nd and 16 after the hold. Duncan checks back into the game. Second and 16, taking the ball back to the 39 of Ridgeway. DuBois needs a 24 for a first down. Offset eye to the right. ISO straight ahead, right side. It's Duncan. Flags fly again. Rather quickly. False start against the offense. So a first down carry is negated, and it'll be 2nd and 21.
That was a good run, too.
Now 2nd down will take place from the 44-yard line of Ridgeway, making it 2nd and 20. Brackman checks into the game at fullback. Ricchetti remains the tight end right this time on 2nd and 20. Here we go. It's Duncan off the right side. Some room off there, not much, maybe 4. It'll be 3rd down and 16. Ball's right on the 40-yard line.
Think they'll let him put it up?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. Two receivers to each side. That's Roman and Prouty. Offset eye with Brackman and Duncan. Here's your snap. Wilmoth turns hands. Second back through is Duncan. Some tough running. Breaks a couple tackles across the 30 to the 29. It'll be 4th and about 6. And DuBois is going to keep the offense out. And we got a Ridgeway Elker down. While they attend to him, we'll take a short break here. It's been all Beavers here tonight on homecoming night at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Beavers 49, Elkers 12, and you're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Out-of-town guests coming in for a reunion, celebration, or family function? Make them feel at home at the DuBois Hampton Inn. Group rates are available for your guests, and a clean, comfortable room is a promise. Meeting and banquet rooms are available. Enjoy the indoor pool, and we have wireless internet too. Start your day right with Hampton's free hot breakfast. Call us 814-375-1000. That's 814-375-1000. The DuBois Hampton Inn. We love having you here.
Welcome back to E.J. Mansell Stadium. We still have a player down on the field. The Beavers owning a commanding 49-6 lead over the Ridgeway Elkers. DuBois looking to make it 6 in a row after a Week 1 loss to Central Clarion. That at that point, you really wondered about this DuBois team moving forward, but I think they quickly put to bed the naysayers. They have displayed a high-flying offense who's shown they can sustain drive, score that way, or score quickly in a hurry. But now they're trying to keep this thing on the ground now and run this clock out. It's 4th and 6. Raciner behind Brackman. In the offset eye, Glass and Roman are your receivers. Ricchetti is your tight end left. Here's your snap. Second back through. It's Raciner, and he's going to pick up the first down off that left edge. Some tough running. Needed 6, got 10.
Yeah, he hit that quick. That was a good run. Like we discussed before, though, what would have been the outcome if DuBois would have had the opportunity to play Clarion now versus first game of the season?
Might be a different story.
Yeah.
I'm sure DuBois would be up for that challenge. But we will never know the answer to that, Keith, sadly. I know Clarion has their Their eyes set on a deep PIAA playoff run. Here we go, back. Offset I formation. It's Riesinger, left edge, bounces it out. He's just going to waltz into the end zone. Gives a late stiff arm touchdown. DuBois Dalton Riesinger, his first rushing touchdown of the season from 19 yards out. Gives another score for the Beavers.
He did a good job on that once he busted it to the outside. You see he actually switched hands. He put the ball on the outside shoulder. That was a good job.
That's what they're taught to do, my friend.
He did it.
Fireworks buzzing one more time. Most likely will be the last here on just a dominating performance all the way around by DuBois here tonight. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. Kick is right down the middle with 4:58 remaining in our contest. Your score, Beavers 56, Elkers 12. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, it's Mike at DeLulo Transport in DuBois. For the last 14 years, DeLulo Transport has been providing reliable transportation services to our customers. Now, we've added a new division, DT Auto Glass. DT Auto Glass is performing windshield repair and replacement for all makes and models of vehicles, including medium and heavy-duty trucks. Our technician, Kevin, has been installing glass in the area for over 30 years and takes pride in his work. For a quote or to schedule a repair or mobile appointment, call 814-503-4131 or stop by our shop at 349 DuBois Street.
What the answer? Dalton Riesinger finds the end zone from 19 yards out, taking our score on homecoming night to 56-12 in favor of our Beavers, and it has been all Beavers from start to finish in this one. 3 games remaining on the schedule for the DuBois Beavers. Kind of crazy to think this 2024 season certainly has been scooting. Been lucky to be up here together 3 times this far, Keith. And it's been a joy every single time. McCleary set to kick off, Steger back deep. We'll get into the remainder of the Beaver schedule here shortly. Here's a low squibbing kick fielded at the 20 by Steger. Takes it up the middle, now cuts back right into Chase Perkins, who makes a quick stop, get it out to the 32-yard line of Ridgeway, and that's where they'll have it 1st and 10.
You said St. Mary's was getting smacked tonight.
Yeah, St. Mary's is down quite a bit. It was 35-7 was the score last time I checked in favor of Port Allegheny. So on the road next week in St. Mary's, week 9, the Beavers will travel to Brockway for a highly anticipated matchup. And then the DuBois Beavers will finish their regular season schedule here at home against Hollidaysburg, who's having themselves a very nice season. So that'll be a good season finale here at E.J. Mansell. Keeping it left, Steger. Owen Steger cuts it back. 1st down, yardage and more.
Why'd they stop the clock?
I'm not sure. And now he's quickly saying to wave it. Good run off the left edge by Steger. I said, not sure. I assume they're all related. Not sure if they're brothers all in the same family. I'd assume they would be all related. Maybe not, though. Bunch trio to the right once again. Steger up the middle, got pre-snap movement, false start against Ridgeway. It's a nice carry. 1st down, 17 yards on that first down play from Owen Steger. Fresh set of downs, sees a false start on 1st. Some more replacements. And for DuBois, Alec Hansley, Bailey Brubaker checking into the game. Here's 1st and 15. Steger takes a direct snap right, bounces it out, now cuts back, makes another nice cut.
You got about 7 yards on that.
Yep. Solid gain on 1st, take it to 2nd and 8. Buck and Webster also entering the game. Buck, a freshman. Webster Jr. So here we go, direct snap. More misdirection. Steger hands to Michalowski, coming left, short gain. Be third down and about 4.
I'm proud of you. You're handling these names well tonight.
It's not too bad. I'll tell you what, I don't know if you listened to last night, but Luciano Plesikov Stadium, I was saying it for 2 more days, dude, and I was knocking the pronunciation out the park. Let me tell you what. Luciano Plesikov. It was a great stadium. Heard a great story about that man, too. He's a war vet. Great fella.
Awesome.
Steger going right on 3rd and 3. He's got the first down and a little more behind a wave of blockers. He's going to get inside Beaver territory. Let's see here. That was Landon Yowie, credited with the tackle. Gets to the 32 of DuBois. And a fresh set of downs. Clock winding down to about 2 minutes to go here.
That was a good run. He waited for his blockers. He waited for the play to develop. Like you used to.
Yeah, Owen Steger getting called upon tonight with Rocco Allegretto being down. Has made some plays for this Ridgeway team. Direct snap right up the middle. That's Schaefer on the stop for DuBois.
One or two more plays is all we're going to see.
Make that Landon Schaefer as we get down to under a minute and a half now. And DuBois is shortly away from celebrating a very nice homecoming victory. 2nd and 7.
They certainly are putting up the points.
That's Marcus Aiello taking the direct snaps now. Now he hands to Steger coming left. Colton Stubbs on the chase. Can't get there. Cuts back. First down. Little more. 20. Inside it near the 15. Another good run by Steger to keep the chains moving here as we get under a minute. Not sure if they'll have enough time to score, but Ridgeway, they're certainly hurrying up and they're going to try. Buck checking back into the game for Brubaker, along with Hansley, Schaefer, and Webster as your front 4. Gregory, Stubbs, Brackman, Yowie are your linebackers. Proudy's your safety. Bell and freshman Chad Gerg is your other corner. Brackman on the chase, coming right with Steger. Steger breaks a tackle nearing the 5-yard line, and he's pushed out. Clock remaining under 20. Ridgeway trying to hurry to get a score. It's another fresh set of downs. He's on the 5. Ridgeway trying to hurry. They should get another one off. 10 seconds remaining. Here's the snap coming right. It's Steger. Steger is going to lean for it, and they're going to give it to him. Touchdown, Elkers. They get a late score up. Good job of staying on his feet, reaching for the pylon. Owen Steger on the 5-yard touchdown run. Put another score up here on the board for the Elkers.
Good for them. I mean, they were hustling, getting back to the line of scrimmage and everything. I mean, the coach could have called timeout. He did have 3 timeouts left, but I say good for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Good drive. Good drive, good execution. Way to finish. Some nice runs there by Steger.
Yeah.
Very nice. Like I said, Ridgeway did not by any means
going for 2.
Lay down, as they will attempt to go for 2. Steger takes it, rolls right, fires back of the end zone, incomplete. Avion Bell with the pass deflection, 3.9 remaining. And we'll have to have one more kickoff here, at least, before we strike all zeros. Here at E.J. Mansell Stadium, and what has been a great homecoming, I'm sure, all the way around. Like I said, I heard the hot dogs were fire up at the tailgate. Other snacks, I'm sure, being consumed up there. Just a great day for the entire community. Like I said, it was midget football day here as well. The youngsters lined up out the tunnel, while the Beavers came out on the stadium pregame, flying out of the helmet. Good vibes all the way around.
Yeah, they play against each other when they're young, but they're all going to come together and be on the same team when they get older.
Yep. That's what it's all about. All about how you come together, playing for the red and black.
I mean, midget football in this area is awesome.
Just 3 area teams now.
Yep.
DuBois Renegades, Reynoldsville Falcons, Treasure Lake Titans, all starting playoffs this weekend. So here we go. Del Hunty for another kick. It's a low liner fielded by Duncan at the 15. And he's going to try to do something with it. He's already at midfield. Breaks one tackle, spins out of another. Here goes Duncan. Midfield, is he going to put another score up for DuBois down the sideline? Lead block around front is deep with a pancake touchdown. DuBois, that's how this one's going to end. The freshman, London Duncan, 85 yards on the kickoff return. Putting up a late score for DuBois. They'll get in the 60s for the first time this season. Second time this season.
That was no slouch run either. Took a couple of tackles there, and then he picked up a great block down there.
See here, since the touchdown came after the clock strikes 0, and it's pointless really for the extra point. We're just going to call it here.
Yep.
62-18 is going to be your final here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Come on back for a quick post game. You've been listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
WIC and SNAP can help you with the cost of healthy groceries. Use WIC first at the store to purchase healthy foods. Then use SNAP for the rest of your monthly needs where eWIC and EBT are accepted. WIC and SNAP. Together we can make your family's future even healthier. Visit PAWIC.com for more information. PAWIC and SNAP are funded by the USDA. This institution is an equal opportunity provider. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Go Beavers! McDonald's in DuBois will be cheering on the Beavers all season long. Don't have time to run and get some food before the game? DuBois McDonald's McDelivery is on DoorDash. Have all your favorites delivered right to your doorstep. Download the DoorDash app and choose your McDonald's menu items for delivery. Simply pay and track your McDelivery order as it comes to you. Getting the food you crave delivered is a whole new way to love McDonald's. You can also grab a treat on your way to the game at your DuBois McDonald's off the Beeline.